Okay, you may remember I'd got my Brocock Concept out the other day and the power was low on it, and that was all down to the rifle being taken apart. It's got a leak on it, and when I put it back in, all back together, the regulator had accidentally been turned inwards and lowered the power, so it's shooting about 6 foot-pounds. So in the following 10-minute video you'll see the tune-up I did, either by spring and regulator adjustment to get to where I am now. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to fire the sovereigns, because they're the pellet that I used last time, and I'm also going to fire the BSA targets, QYS, Hades, BSA Max and Bisley Magnum. And the final tune was done on the sovereigns at around 10.4, 10.5 foot-pounds, and that was the reason being is because these heavier ones might send it over a bit. So I'm going to do some testing now. I won't chronograph the sovereigns because they've already been done. You'll see it on the video that's coming up now. But when you've seen that video, just come back to me and you'll see the rest of the target practice on, seeing if it zeroes in alright and see what power all the others do. So let's get on with that, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, what I've done, I've upgraded the spring, the hammer spring. Let's see if I can get the power that way first before messing with the reg again.
Four. 0.7. 5. 0.2. 4. 0.6. 5. 0.0. 4. 0.9. 4. 0.6.
Right, I'll put a lighter spring in then. Okay then, I changed the heavy spring for the light spring. See if that makes a difference.
6.7. 5.7. 5.0. 5.7, 5.4, 5.3, 5.4.
Okay, so based on that, I'm going to need to adjust the regulator. Okay, increase the regulator by 10 bar, put it back to the setting it came at. It was 10 bar under. I've kept the lightweight hammer spring in. We'll see what it does now.
680, 687, 684, 685, 695, 689.
Okay, so it has gone up a bit. 8.6 foot-pounds. Still a couple of foot-pounds under at the moment. Standard deviation 4.6. I'll fire 12 more, see if it's any difference.
685, 682, 689, 687, 682, 684.
So I'm getting quite consistent actually. Maybe if I put the the original spring back in, I might put it back to where it needs to be.
681, 687, 685, 684, 691, 683.
Standard deviation 3.7. It's looking good. If it weren't for that 691, be within probably 8 feet per second spread. Give it 6 more, and then I'll probably put the other spring in again.
702, 690, 689, 698, 691, 692.
Okay, I have to adjust this hammer spring again. Okay, see where this brings us. Medium spring.
8.2, 7.4, 7.6, 7.3, 7.6, 7.6.
Based on that, gonna have to unwind the regulator a bit, give it a bit more air, and put the light spring back in. So that's dropping the power by doing what I've just done. Okay, I hope you find that interesting. So what we'll do now is get on with the first test, and that's the day state sovereigns, and they're 8.44 grains.
Come on, man. Don't fucking in.
Okay, so that's the sovereigns. That's more or less what I expected. So next up is the BSA targets at 8.17 grains. Okay, next up was the Quagnon Sports. These weigh 8.48 grains.
Ten point eight. 10.6. 10.4. 10.6. 10.2.
Okay, the next lot of pellets will all be 10 grains or above, which could make the difference, we'll see. Okay, then so the next up is the BSA Max. .49 grains.
Ten point eight. 10.8. 10.5. 10.6. 10.5 10.9
Right. Next one up will be the JSB Hades, and they weigh 10.34 grains.
Eleven point 3 11 point 4 11 point 3 11 point 4 11 point 6 11 point 6
6, yeah, and that is why I was tuning the light pellets at around 10.5, because I knew these would be about a foot-pound more, so you've got to be aware of that. When you're tuning a rifle, you've got to take that into account. It's the heavier pellets that will make the difference, and they're the ones that will be tested with. Okay then, last one of the batch are the BSA Bisley Magnum, the Bisley Magnums. These weigh 10.65 grains. Heaviest of the bunch, but not necessarily more better than the Hades. They're a good shape. I think that's what makes all the difference. It's not all about weight, it's about how they fit the barrel. Okay, so top left. Yeah. Top left.
.7
I think we'll be okay with these.
10.7 10.4 10.7 10.6
One more.
10.6
Right, so most efficient pellet are the Hades, and I did think they would be. They're like the JSB 10.34s, and they're also like the Day State Sovereign 10.3s. Same sort of shape, more bullet shape, more efficient down the barrel, giving you more power. So with these I was getting between 10.4, 10.5, 11.4, 11.5 I think one was 11.6. So if I tune, say, these up to 10.6, and then they got tested or something like that. Tuning these at 10.6, I put these up to probably 12.8, 13 even. So I consider that tuned. I'm not too fussy. I mean, I tend to go with the pellets of choice, or the Day State Sovereign 10.3s. I could even try the JSB 10.34s, and the Hades of course. That's what I tend to shoot anyway, so I'm not really bothered about the lighter pellets, even though they go faster anyway. But longer ranges, they retain the energy better as well. So that is the result of the tune. If I did want to increase it, I would increase it with a regulator still. Probably put it up another 1 or 2 bars, which you could still do. But at 10.4, 10.6 foot-pounds with the efficient pellets, I'm happy with that. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's always something to learn. You can learn from each other. You might have some thing you can input into it, but all the rifles are different as well. But they're pretty much efficient with all the pellets, so I'm happy with that. They're all shooting between 10.5 and 11.5 foot-pounds, depending on the pellet of choice. And that's why most people start complaining, saying, "Oh, your rifle's not 12 foot-pounds. It's only doing 10 or 10.5." It's because you're using pellets like that, a light 8 grain or 7 grain pellet. Whereas when they test them at the factory, they'll be testing with more efficient pellets, like those. Okay then, so in the next video I'll be down the range with it and see what kind of groups we can get, you know, medium ranges. So we'll catch you in the next video.